Wow, what's all this? The village is just bustling with activity. Wonder what's going on. Hey everyone, OniLink here, and welcome back to Let's Play Okami, where last time we cleared out Shinshu Field, we brought the Guardian Sapling back to life, and checked out the many things going on out there in Shinshu Field. I got quite a lot done. It was a very productive day. Today, Kamiki Village is, well, it's bustling with activity. Kamusa, what's going on? Ahaha, what a joy to see life returning to the land. Just 15 more to go. We'll be blessed with a miracle when all the trees are in bloom. So, there are 15 trees throughout Kamiki Village, and now that we have the ability to bloom them, let's do exactly that. Let's bloom all 15. There's one. Number 2 is way over there. And let's get the food while we're at it. Fill up our astral pouch a bit. Number 3 is going to be just on the other side of this bridge. Number 4 is down there by Mrs. Orange. Hey, bloom the tree, I said. 5 is over here by Mushi's house. Hey, why are you being stubborn? Before we head on too much further, let's go ahead and also dig up some crops. Sorry, Kushi, I know you're trying to grow your rice, but I kind of got to fill my astral pouch, and your rice grows back real fast, so I'm going to say this is probably acceptable. What the heck? Can't you see the village is doing good? Don't go ruining the mood with antics like that. Wait, what did I just do? I think I accidentally cut down the tree. Oh no, I didn't know you could do that. That's never happened before. That's amazing. All right, number 6 is right over here by Kushi's field. Yeah, no, I was just trying to fill up my astral pouch. I'm sorry. Speaking of, hello there. Just 20 more to go. We've got number 7 over here by Mr. Orange's house. Oh, and night's falling. Here, let's bring that sun back up in the sky real quick. Once you have 7 down in the main village, we can start heading up the staircase towards the, towards Sakuya's tree. Towards the Konohana tree. We've got 4 trees on this path right here. And here's number 4. That should be putting us up to 11, I believe. And the last 4, excuse me, the last 4 trees in Kamiki Village are gonna be up this way, up near the sacred deck. Here we go. Number 12, 13, 14. Can I get them like this? Nope, okay. You be stubborn then. Heck yeah, that worked. And the last tree, number 15, is right here. Alright, and with all 15 trees in the village bloomed. Hello there, Mr. Orange. What are you up to? At last. At last, the answer to all my prayers. All the village's trees have sprung back to life. It is time to harness the power that dwells within the good earth. Yes, it is time for the Konohana Shuffle. I shall summon back the spirit of the divine tree, Konohana. But first, I must break my vow of temperance. I shall gingerly sip this sake, and soon we shall see blossoms. Oh yes, yes, yes! Hey Gramps, you okay? You got a real weird look in your eyes. Snowball, Isu, what you're about to see is the stuff of legends. Behold, the secret of secrets. I give you the Konohana Shuffle. Ah, great Amaterasu. Sakuya? You're alive and you, look very nice. Little bug friend, I see you are full of spunk as always. I also owe this elderly gentleman my deepest thanks. What bravery. Mere words cannot express the depth of my gratitude. Thanks to you all, I have been restored and re-energized. Of course, the one who deserves my thanks and respect the most is none other than the glorious god Amaterasu. Praise be to you. I cannot guarantee that it will mean salvation for all of Nippon. But if you restore the guardian saplings spread about the land, you too will benefit from the power that results. I will remain in Kamiki praying for your mission's success. How I look forward to gazing upon you again. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Aw man, what now? It seems we found another brush god. Who is it this time? Ah, Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mother to us all. Long have I hidden myself here among the nature of Kamiki. But the time has come for I, Hasugami, proud member of the Hanagami trio of flora gods, to reveal myself. May my power be of assistance on your grave quest. Holy smokes, that was Hasugami! With the water lily power, you can create lily pads on water. You can use them to cross any body of water. Let's try it out. Come on, this way, Ami. I've been eyeing that treasure chest out there for some time. Why don't you create some lily pads here? Make them like stepping stones all the way to the isle. The water lily brush technique creates lily pads on water. All you gotta do is draw circles on the water. Come on, Furball, let me see you work wonders with that brush of yours. Alright, let's do it. Let's draw ourselves some lily pads. Yes, that's it. Hey, wipe that smirk off your face, Furball. At least we don't have to worry about getting wet anymore. I know. Now that you have this new power, let's use it to travel a bit further out of the village. Remember the waterway leading to the forest that I told you about? Yeah, I remember it. Our little Sakuya is back to her old peppy self, but there are still lots of guardian saplings that haven't blossomed. Yeah, we will get to that soon. Sakuya she's doing alright for now. There's still a lot. Okay, fine, I'll make another lily pad. There's still a lot we've got to do in order to save this world. But we will take care of it, and it's less time urgent now that Sakuya isn't dying. So now we can take our time to really make sure the world is safe. And to do that, we need to prepare ourselves with these sun fragments. There's number 2. Out of 15, one more to get ourselves some extra health. Alright, trick I like to do with lily pads in order to save ink is I like to do a dash, jump, dash to get as much distance as I can and then add a lily pad. If I must, I can also swim through the water a little bit and then put a lily pad underneath me when I'm getting close to running out of energy. Really? Okay, really? There we go. Thank you, game. Coming out to this island way out here, we've got another clover. And then normally there's 2 chests over here that you can only really see at night. But I'm going to see if I can find them during the day. If I can't, I will meet you during the nighttime. But I'm going to try my best. I know they're like right around here. There's 2 of them. Oh, there's one! Got ourselves a stray bead. And then the other one should be right, I want to say... Was it on this side of the clover? There we go, found it! Normally you'd have to wait for night to fall so you can actually see the glowing spots, but I dug up both treasures. This Infinity Stone, Inkstone with limitless source, temporarily enjoy infinite ink. Infinity Stones are very, very useful in very ink-heavy situations. When you need to be using a lot of ink at once, in particular fights especially, like if you're in a big boss fight and you just need to be spamming your brush techniques, that Infinity Stone is a blessing. It is so good to have that. Now then, with that done, with us somehow digging both treasures up without any assistance from nighttime, and from the fact that I played this about 30 minutes ago to practice, let's head up to the Konohana tree, because as Sakuya mentioned, blossoming the guardian saplings will give us rewards as well. She wasn't specific, but what she meant by that was, every time we bloom a guardian sapling, if we come all the way back up to the Konohana tree, there will be a fruit. The first Guardian Sapling in Hana Valley did not give us a fruit, but the one in Shinshu Field did. Oh, you get over here. Got ourselves a bullhorn. Yeah, that first Guardian Sapling we revived didn't give it a fruit, it more just prevented it from dying. But that second one in Shinshu Field got us our nice reward. Now then, hello there, we've got two people over here. Hang on, actually, I'll talk to you in a minute. This is very different from how it was before. This statue of Nagi was erected to protect the village. You see, it's located even deeper than Shiranui's statue. They must really revere him. But still, wasn't there an even bigger statue of him around here? There was, in fact, that's why I'm confused. Because this cave of Nagi is rather quite tiny. Well, turns out, if you pass through this gate right here... Ah, Okami Amaterasu, beloved mother to us all. I am flattered that you have judged my prayers worthy. The vile creatures that threaten our world are growing in strength. It is of the utmost importance that we exercise great caution. As you rejuvenate each Guardian Sapling, I sprout a new fruit. These are known as Guardian Fruit. They contain wondrous treasures that I am honored to offer you. Each time you revive a sapling, you may return to Kamiki for more. Here, receive my offering. Your journey will be a long one, but perhaps this will aid you. May the fresh scent of flowers protect you always. Got that for a ball, revive a sapling, and you'll get some fruit. Don't be shy, there's nothing like a present from... I'm not comfortable reading out of Sis Het, dudes. Fucking... Not comfortable with that. But yeah, no, heading through that gate will allow us access to the more spiritual side of the Konohana tree, including access to the Cave of Nagi we visited before. But head around and we'll get to see the regular Konohana tree. Alright, now we'll talk to these two. Sis, this tree suddenly bursts out in flowers. What's going on? Oh, I get it. This is a dream. It must be. If someone would just hit me, I'll wake up from it. You want to be woken up from this not dream? Okay. Oh no! Camellia, no! Oh god! Hey, what do you think you're doing? Oh my god, I feel so horrible! Oh, I meant to hit the older sister! No! This is for making me hit Camellia. Ouch! Huh? Am I still dreaming? So, flowers really did just burst out all over this tree. But it can't be. Surely miracles don't really happen, do they? And we get 10 praise from her. We'll be coming back to her later on, but for now I think that'll do. At least now she's not in denial about the tree having flowers now. Alright, now then, I believe we're just about wrapped up everything we can do in Kamiki for the time being. So let's get out of here and start heading on to the next area. As Isun said, we're heading on to the forest, now that we have water lilies. But first, before we head out there, hello there merchant, I've got some shopping to do. It is time to sell off some treasures we do not need. Gonna sell everything that is not the Zodiac statues. And let's buy some feed bags. So for this upcoming section, we are going to need 3 seed bags, 8 herb bags, and then 1 of either a seed, meat, or fish bag. We have an extra fish and we have an extra seed, so we're gonna be fine. But do be sure to stock up to have at least 3, 8, 0, 0, and then 1 of either seed, meat, or fish. Just do 4 and 8, honestly, for seed and fish. That's fine. Alright, let's get going. I don't think I got the demon thing there. Oh well. Was worth a shot. Now then, before we do head on to that forest down to the south, I do want to head up here real quick and make a save. Then let's get going. There is a clover here. You will notice the green glow. Well, we can't dig it up yet. We'll come back for that later. There's quite a few things that I would love to do right now, but just aren't really accessible. As we get more powers, we'll be able to come back and do more things. Think of it like literally Zelda, honestly. I was gonna say a Metroidvania, but this really is just Dog Zelda. It's just Dog Zelda. I love this game so much, though. Actually, it's not fair to compare it to Zelda. This game is, haha, it's definitely similar to Zelda, but it is very much its own thing. Alright, so now that we have water lilies, we can safely get through this tunnel. Hey, no sunset while I'm out here. The sun god desires sun. Alright, so yeah, as I said before, one thing I like to do to save ink is I'll just swim as far as I can, and then as I'm about to run out of energy for swimming, okay, that's far enough. I'll place a water lily right underneath me. Okay, stick another water lily there. And we made it. And with that, we've reached the entrance to Agata Forest. So next time on Let's Play Okami, we're gonna go check out a new area. I will see everyone next time.